Now, it is time for you to fucking skedaddle, woman. I love you. Oh. Okay. Let's just make sure everything's recording. Alrighty. It is time to do, as the title says, we're doing the Levy Dryden side, like DLC type thing. It's called Soldier's Peak. It's pretty cool. So we'll hit resume. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, unfortunately, I did screw up Liliana's personal quest, which is, I mean, it's not a huge deal. You meet somebody from her past. She doesn't like that girl, so we kill her. But I can't do that now. Still do. I think we'll be able to do everybody else's, except for Liliana's. I'm just gonna have to look up a guide for everybody's conversations, because if you don't pick the right options, you just lose it forever. But for now, we're doing Levy.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader? Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled. My family, well, past a bit checkered, to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride. Ask for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour. Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour. I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
I mean, why don't we just go there now?
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay. So yeah, like I said last time I played, we're gonna be doing this, and then we're gonna do Flemeth stuff. And then I'll probably talk to some companions, but the biggest thing about this is the an exploit at this place. It was very helpful. We'll take...
Yes.
Take Alistair.
Indeed.
Morrigan. And we'll take the dog. Just like the start of the game. Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot we gotta do this. To Soldier's Peak.
And here we are. Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. It came to me in my dreams. When I was a lad, I tried going through the tunnel by myself. Got horribly lost. But every now and again since, I've dreamt of it. I didn't want you to think I was some moon-addled simpleton. I've my wits about me. But enough of that. I'll follow you, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so...
Looks like it's seen better days. Better centuries, more like.
Once the wardens flourished, their ranks full, their caliber certain. Now they even accept people like you, Alistair.
Hey! I'm ready.
Rally? Right?
I don't think so. Yep. The waiting around part is awesome.
Well, you telekinetic. And you don't have anything. So, off we go. Into the throes of battle.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice, then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too. How's that possible? This place truly is haunted. The Veil? Demons? Thank Andraste you came, Warden. After you.
Yeah, Soldier's Peak is kind of fucked right now.
Looks like something wants to die again. Let's see what you're made of! Got it. Tear them apart! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on you. Strike at me if you dare! Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? right, all right. Breaking a sweat already? Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Ancient history. Oh yeah, you gotta gather all the different like lore pieces. What did I even pick up there? Now I got this crossbow, which sucks in comparison. Just armor legion, okay.
The men's morale is low.
Yes?
My spells are of no use in
So
this.
be it.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up! I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them. Oh, well, that's kind of you to say. Generations of Drydens have said that our stock were lions. Fierce, proud, and noble. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
Levi's cool. It's too bad he's a little.
Got it. Now it's better than later. All right, all right.
Arcane horns, some health.
Get on. Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? That about wraps it up.
This area reminds me of Awakening, which is another, be the next DLC we do after we finish the game. We'll be doing that.
All right. Got it. Let's see what you're made of! All right.
Will learn to fear me.
Die already!
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned. But Sophia must have had her reasons. The Wardens are heroes. Some injustices just can't be ignored.
Come in. Hi, Papa.
We can only hope.
Oh, I thought you were gonna have something on him. Yeah. Those lore books are cool. I've read a couple of them. They just kind of talk about the history of Soldier's Peak and the significance of it.
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Nelatet Obrasov Sifan
Andraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes!
Victos!
Press them! Press them now!
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
Fool! So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now. The battle is lost.
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
So clearly Avernus was
Why can't the dead stand around?
dabbling in blood magic.
You have no skill, only desperation. All right. Someone's going to fall. It sure won't be me. You can get off my back.
The Warden summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew. I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, everybody hates blood magic, but it's kind of cool, if I'm honest. This is an alluvian, which is what made me join the Grey Wardens. These are mirrors that are. You'll learn more about them in the second game, and also one of the DLCs for this game.
Looks like something wants to die again.
played the part in the second game. Oh yeah, it is but mostly one of the DLCs and specifically one of the companions in the second game. And you learn a little bit more in the third.
Step no further! Get this annoyance away from me! This one would speak with you. This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal. The soldier's peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the old mage tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons, no more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world. The magics, all moving things, the very stone if you have the power. Something inside keeps my kind locked away.
I don't know, but I'll play, bro.
This one will roam, this one will see, this one will feed. But without me, the veil will grow weaker. More demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many. This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken. Yes. This one smells the sweet stench of lies upon you. You seek to betray this one. Your offer is accepted. Come, follow this one.
We ain't helping this bitch, don't worry.
Gossamer strands only stand between this world and home. Feel it? So deliciously weak here, so frail. The entire world should be as such. But this one will feed the veil, make it strong. My brethren will not make it easy. Are you ready? You keep the brethren away from me. This one will sew the strands together, make lattice with pain, experience, and exquisite agony. Then we begin. It is done. Your veil is strong. Now you go, and do this one's bidding. If they are invited, they will come. But they cannot sneak through like the thief at night. You rejoice. This one laments. Yes, go!
Yeah, I'm not gonna be sparing her. Pretty sure at the end of this I still get the option to kill her. That's what I want to do, is she's a psycho bitch.
Finished. Now what do you want? later. You can get off my back. Get the dead stay in the ground.
Day 32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more, or a dozen. The things I could do.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Avernus is also a psycho. Look at all that pain. So now, power of blood. Is it just a passive I have now? Yeah, it's passive.
Ah, I was expecting someone, or something. Please, come in.
I hate the look of Avernus.
It has been so long since I could focus, you see. But the rip in the veil has been mended. Only just. I have only a short time left. Why are you here? What is your intent? To what questions, I wonder? Ask. The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it, but that can only go so far.
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. And you are a Dryden. The cosmos has a sense of humor. He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance. Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
I had hoped. But thank you, Warden.
To stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power. The Wardens use it merely to sense darkspawn. A triviality. My research has discovered so much more, hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful. I have done what I must. But you shall be my judge. When you have what you need of me, I'll accept your judgment. Certainly, it seems you are done here. With the veil mended, I would seek to continue my experiments in peace. Perhaps I could advance the Warden's knowledge one last time before age claims me. Without test subjects, without other materials, you would cripple my efforts. But I will do what I can in this endeavor. I have little hope of discovering anything useful. But if I do, you will hear of it.
Thanks, Levi. Or not Levi, Avernus.
Done. Anything else?
Normally, you just kill Sophia and Avernus, and Avernus helps you seal the veil. But, you know, it's fun that way.
This one rages! The tower still stands! The Avernus lives! This one is betrayed! You are an oath breaker! You are scum! Now you die!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Spaghetti also!
Kick the shit out of her.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again. That old geezer of Avernus deserves the gallows if you ask me, but people will do queer things to survive. But if he does the proper research, without the sacrifices and blood magic and all, maybe he'll turn up something good. But there was no proof to redeem my family. Well, thanks, Warden. For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers. I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again. It is. In time, it might liven up, though. You're gathering an army, after all. A fortress may do some good with that. You know I'm no good in a fight, but I'm a fair trader if I do say so myself. My cousins have been looking for a safe place to store trade goods, and the Peak will do nicely. Whatever the Drydens have to offer are yours, for a sizable discount.
Looks like we're done here. A demonic invasion thwarted, a Warden base safely rescued. We do good work.
We do. Some of the best. Okay. We're definitely taking that shit. You. You. There's no way I'll... Well, maybe. No, there's no way I'll be able to take that. It's so dumb. I think there's an issue with it. Yeah, I think there's some sort of issue. Come on. No. Maybe two things, I guess. Is Morgan the mage? She is. But it's not helpful for her, so. Okay. That's that. Alright, and that was Soldier's Peak. Not very long, nice and quick. But now, we're gonna come back. But once we come back, we can start doing probably the greatest exploit ever in the game. You know, I'm not one to use exploits, but it's useful, especially when you do typically late game stuff early. Specifically, Return to Oscar. Yes. Oh. Not right here. I'm gonna give. Let's see if this is still. Yeah. Doesn't for some reason have a matching set bonus, so he's gonna be going into. What? How can he not wear that? You gotta level up, nice. Get you a better weapon.
Enchantment?
Oh, my sandal.
Enchantment!
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. I'm sure you'll be...
Yes. I guess. Oh. Okay. So. I don't know who to talk to. We'll do
Something on your mind? Of course. Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you? Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills. You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky. I don't know. Maybe. When he came looking for recruits, I just remember praying fervently to the Maker that he would pick me. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have. He was. good man who didn't deserve his fate. That much I'm sure of. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking. Something on your mind? You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did. I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not with so much as riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry. I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if he's still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of. I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him. Of course, I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. The Dalish don't practice cremation, do they? How do your people honor your dead?
See, that's how I want to go out too.
Quite beautiful. Life springing from death. Thank you.
That's how I want to be
buried. It was good to talk about this with a friend. It means a lot to me. Something on your mind? Of course. Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
Yes. It is.
Well, it wasn't until I was 8 that I discovered you didn't have to lick yourself clean. Old habits die hard, you know. Oh, there you go, listening to me again. You'd think you'd have gotten past that already. I ended up in the Chantry, sure, but I didn't start there. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young.
My dog.
Arleman wasn't my
You're
father,
so
but he
cute.
took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough. Arleman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me. Probably. It was just a kindness he did to a woman who had served him anyway.
Oh, love.
I didn't sleep on silk
You know how you
sheets in
mentioned
the
you
keep
can touch
or
her
anything.
tail?
I remember
I
I
was just
had
touching
an
her
amulet
tail a bunch, and she didn't
with
care. so-
Andraste's holy symbol on it.
Yeah.
The only thing I had of my
Doesn't
mother's.
bother at all.
I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. Yes, I'm quite sure. At any rate, I don't look anything like him. You'll see for yourself. Not that it stopped the rumors any. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well loved by the people. He also was King Caelan's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story. Something on your mind? Of course. Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring. That's just in public. In private, we have these yellow and purple tunics, right? Much more comfortable, and you don't break the beds when you jump on them during a pillow fight. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring. Poke, poke, poke. Tell me everything about your life, Alistair. All right, if you insist. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it. The education, mostly, but also the discipline. You need to have a disciplined mind
your favorite
in order
character?
to use the abilities we have.
What's your favorite character? The himbo.
It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens.
Not the hot elf.
And Duncan felt my Templar abilities
Yes.
might be useful
Zevran.
when we encountered Darkspawn
You never
magic.
met him in your playthrough.
So I kept it
You
up.
didn't play long enough.
What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home? You must miss them a great deal. Duncan and the Grey Wardens are the closest I ever got to that kind of family. We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way. I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now. Something on your mind? Of course.
Oh, come on. Just give me your quests.
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
Huh? I haven't touched that toothpick. Couldn't tell you.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see." Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears. Really? I saw you eating dinner the other day. Savage. Ah, yes, the classy camaraderie of two men traveling out in the open. I take it you were like this before the joining, then. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Oh.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come. Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The taint, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition. You'll always find Darkspawn down where the dwarves are. The oldest Grey Wardens head to the deep roads for one last glorious battle. Not that there's a shortage of darkspawn during a blight, but that's the tradition. The dwarves respect us for it. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. There you have it. I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him. I know. Ending the blight should make this all worthwhile, right? Something on your mind? Of course. I didn't know them for very long, but I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know. There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfells. What was his name? Gregor. He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table. Sometimes, we were kin of a sort. All of us had gone through the joining, so we knew... Well, anyhow, it doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. Anyhow, we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly... Until... Yes, I suppose so.
He cries a lot.
I thought I was done with this, but it just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by. Nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you. I just would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well, there's no use in moaning about it, is there? He's gone. Let's just go. I'm wondering something. I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions. Do you mind if I ask? How about Ogren? You must have an opinion on the smell, at the very least. As long as he stays downwind, sure. Once he's had a bit to drink, however, forget that. There is no bit to drink with him. Where? You didn't think that big pack he brings with him is full of equipment, did you? The man is a walking brewery. Not that it's all bad. Dwarven ale has its charms, I suppose. I just don't think you need to drink to the point of blindness every time.
Why not?
I would too if he could stick to the ribald stories and not so much with the belching and projectile vomiting. How he lifts his sword is a bit of a mystery, though I suppose the point is that he does lift it. And so long as we can point him in the right direction, he charges too. He has gusto, I'll give him that. Zevran, the elf. You can't trust him, can you? Do you believe his so-called vow? Really? Why? That's a lot of trust to put in someone who tried to kill you. That's very trusting of you. I guess you must have your reasons. What about Sten? The way he looks at me with those eyes. Creepy. And he's so quiet for someone so big. Yet he doesn't seem quite so bad as the Chantry tells us. According to them, his philosophy is vile and evil. Yet he seems so reasonable. And yet, he killed all those people. He doesn't even deny it. Doesn't that bother you? I'm not so sure that his regret means the same as it would for us. The Kunari's sense of honor is a bit hard to grasp. For me, anyway. What's about Liliana?
Because their whole
Is she
lifestyle.
crazy?
Whole life.
Or do you really believe
Canaries
in her
have
vision?
a strange religion. You get assigned a job at like birth, and that's just it. That's your life.
That's one way to put it. I don't know what to make of her. If you look at her when she doesn't see you, she just looks so sad. I almost feel guilty taking her away from her life. Yes, I know. Still, I feel badly for her. Morrigan, do you trust her? Think about it. Maybe Flemeth sent her with us for some other reason than she said. Hello? Have you met her? I think she'd need a reason not to betray us. Well, there is that. Enough. I think my curiosity is sated. Let's get back to it, shall we? Something on your mind? Of course. Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells. You'd think that, but it's not so. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together. You think so, huh? You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me. Something on your mind? Of course.
He didn't like that at all.
Such as they are. About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. Something on your mind?
If I copy his quest, I hope not. Probably did. Okay. Well, that's enough of the quests, the side quest stuff. Well, not side quest, but companion stuff. Let's... First things first, go to...
Yes.
Indeed.
You.
Yes.
Just for now. We're gonna go back to Soldier's Peak. You. Yes.
I might go to bed.
Okay, I love you. And now...
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes. Pigeon crap.
Go back here. And this stuff should all be... Yeah. Except for the blade. I think that blade's stuck like that, but... Probably next level up. All this stuff will be better. Shit. Oh, fuck. Now he doesn't have... He can't wear the gloves now. Fuck. Why? 38. 42. God damn it. Oh, oh well.
You? You're the warden? My family owes you. Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount. This is star metal. If you give this to me, I will craft for you a thing of legend. Nothing. My family owes you much. And so it shall be. It is done. I call this blade Starfang. May it serve you well. I must rest after my exertions. Warden? Warden?
Ah, yeah. Yep. Best sword in the game right there. Take that.
Our family owes you a great deal.
Okay. So this is Starfang. Very cool sword. Stoic blacksmith McGill Dryden crafted a pure-look weapon out of a metal that fell from the heavens. The world has possibly never seen its like, or never will again. Ever will again. However, as soon as we get to Dragon Age Awakening, Star Metal is like one of the lower tiers. So Anyways. Okay, now we can go back. We're gonna be leaving Alistair at camp. I'll give you that, I guess. Get all that, so it's just rank champion, I guess. Okay. So we want you.
Yes.
And
Yes.
okay, we'll just take Alistair.
Yes. Try that again.
Alright, time to go see Flemeth. Oh boy. Alright, time to fight her.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
What are you talking about?
Which one, I wonder? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time? That she does. The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn? Choice. There is power in choices, as there is in lies. I shall give you one of each. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain. I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that? You get to keep her for a time. We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do. Shame. What will it be, then? It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come, She will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
Oh shit. And there's Flemeth. Get her, Alistair. And that was Flemeth.
Done now. It is done.
One of the hardest enemies in the game, I think, actually. And now Morrigan gets her own robes that just look exactly like her original robes, but you know, they're more for her. I think they're pretty good, actually. Yeah. Is that a gift now? But it's okay.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
And that was Flemeth. So really all that's left is Arl of Redcliffe. And then side quests. But this is Ephraim, by the way.
If I may.
Love. That's Ephraim.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the question on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity. Not precisely. I said I would serve you until you saw fit to release me. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong? Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Bro, you
What
want
say
to
you?
talk about it? Okay.
Not everyone, but a handsome man like yourself. Why not? I am sure you are a man who
coming on
draws
to me, bro?
many stares from women and other men alike. Does this bother you? But you would prefer I desisted, perhaps. It would be difficult traveling as we do in close proximity, but I am nothing if not a gentleman. Then I shall keep that in mind, and perhaps even redouble my efforts. There was a young elven dancer in Antiva City once, and I believe I actually managed to stare off all 7 of her skirts. It's a trick worth retrying. Now that that is out of the way, perhaps we should move on. With you in front, of course.
He's such a whore. He was raised by prostitutes, so you know, it's kind of whatever, but...
It is a curious thing. I do not know how else to describe it. No, nothing is wrong. It is a little embarrassing to admit, in fact. I am reminded of our first meeting in the wilds. I had been in animal form for some time, watching your progress. I knew immediately that you were far more formidable than the other men you traveled with. I found you intriguing. Yet I resented it when Flemeth assigned me to travel with you. I assumed that, at best, you would drive me from your company as soon as we left the wilds. I am aware that I have little talent for forming friendships, to put it lightly. It is something I know nothing of, nor ever thought I needed. Yet when I discovered Flemeth's plans, you did not abandon me. Whatever your reasons, you fought what must have been a terrible battle without hope of real reward. And that is what I do not understand. I have been with men physically, those who lusted after me and even professed love, but friendship with a man? I did not know it was even possible. Tell me, could there ever be anything more between you and I? Have you ever considered it?
Oh, since I can't do Liliana's, I'm gonna go
And
with
what about now?
Oregon, I guess.
We could be together, you and I, as more than friends, if you wished it.
Bro, we literally had...
As do I.
I have to pause this, I'm sorry. I will resume when it's over.
I
And we're
see
back.
the stories they tell of
I
Grey
skipped it.
Warden endurance are not exaggerated. Not at all. Legends abound regarding such figures as Garahel, sordid though they may be. The unanswered question, of course, is whether the endurance exists because of the taint within you, or because the Grey Wardens are by nature so very healthy. I enjoy the thought that 'tis a little of both. Natural prowess, driven by a darker side. That is entirely up to you. Simply know that I have no designs on your independence. I wish only to do what I desire, and if that coincides with what you desire, then so be it. And should you decide not to continue our misadventure, then so be it. Very simple, is it not? Then so be it. Come then, let us be off before the others begin to stare. I wish to ask a question of you. I wish to know your opinion of love. You and I have been intimate, for one. We have been close for some time now. You are impressive in many ways, and you even protected me from Flemeth without hope of reward. I feel anxious when I look upon you. I dislike this sense of dependency. It is a weakness I abhor. If this is love, I wish to ascertain that you do not feel the same. Then we are both fools, and we need to do something immediately. I have allowed myself to become too close. This is a weakness for us both. You are not listening to me. Do not be such a fool. This is for your own good. I am not like other women. I am not worth your distraction, and you are not worth mine. You are impossible. Have it your way. But I will tell you truly now.
I slept with
Morgan. You will
Morgan.
regret it in the end.
I had to skip it, obviously. And then she asked me about love. Or she was like, so what's the plan here? And I was like, I don't know, how do you feel about it? And she says, I don't really care, you just tell me. And I said, oh, we'll figure it out. And she said, fine, perfect. I come talk to her again. How do you feel about love? And we discussed that, and she's just like, I'm not worth your time, and you are not worth mine. And me being me was just like, you are worth my time, you're a worthy distraction. And she says, you are impossible.
I have something for you.
And now...
Here's a ring. Now before you get any foolish notions, let me explain. Flemeth once gave me the ring because it allowed her to find me no matter where I went, in case I was ever captured by hunters. I disabled its power as soon as we left the wilds. Recently, however, I thought to change it. Now, I will be able to find whoever wears it instead.
No.
It is not to track you, you understand. I believe you are too important to risk. If you were to get captured, however, it would be far easier to find you with this. I have no desire to see us part company so soon. Not unless we wish to, that is. Do not read more into it than is there. You have supplied me with equipment. Certainly this is not so very different, is it? You are welcome. Perhaps it will be useful someday.
And now I gotta go put on my wedding ring.
Your desire? At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. Don't be foolish. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. It was encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
On. Of course you don't care about beauty.
They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality. Your desire?
Oh yeah, I forgot. So she was talking about a mirror. I have that mirror, or a mirror, similar to it. Not the exact one, obviously, but...
What have you there? A mirror? It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly. You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift, not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful, truly. Your desire?
Okay, I think that's everything for Morgan for now. Now I have her ring, and now she can find me and shit. What do I do with you guys?
We will make good use of what you have brought us, Warden. You witnessed the rarest of things, Warden. The Dalish stand ready to defend Ferelden. We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf fruit and deep mushroom.
Well, I'll be buying a shit ton.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings. I'm sure.
Oh, Odin.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't remember who you go to. Maybe it's a Dalish camp?
We've been waiting for you, Warden.
I see enemies ahead.
Ooh. Let me pause this real quick. All right.
Get on.
never done this fight before. I don't remember this at all. Okay. I gotta find the
What are you trying to
fortune
do
here.
I was not attempting to do anything, and do not speak to me in that tone.
with the warden?
Ah, did you desire a demonstration?
Do you believe you can control him? Did your magic fail you there?
You have no idea what you speak of, Canary.
Perhaps not, but I know a viper when I see one.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all. I am no.
I think you got a shit ton of elf fruit though. Yep. Not here to buy it all. We don't have any mushrooms. I'll buy one more. But then I think I need gemstones. And runes. It's a big river. Now I'm broke though. Alright. Go hand over these elf fruit.
We will make good use of what you have brought us, Warden. At your word, Warden. We have assembled on a short crafting component.
Yeah, I think they're all set now. Fortunately, I'm too broke to buy anything else. Okay,
Yes.
now let's actually go do something.
Yes.
We are gonna go to the dinner room. Ugh.
No end to these blasted things. You'll get no mercy from me!
Orzammar has heard your call. We march.
Sorry. Keep playing on my phone.
Magic exists to serve man and never.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal, but know that the sun always rises. Strange. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking, I am Sister Justine. And pride again. It
Sorry,
is
I know
hard
he's
to live
giving
up
shit.
to the example of Andraste. The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds. My thought exactly, but I'm perpetually amazed at how quickly people accept fantastic claims at face value. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts. When I was the curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive. And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste. Well, there's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it wasn't. Perhaps you can understand my skepticism. So many claims, so few truths. Certainly, my research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke. Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world.
It's interesting that you can't go into the chantry of this place, even though you can go into the chantry of every other town.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken.
As you can see, there is a quest here.
My client appreciates.
Forget about these.
The captain sends his regards. Maker's blessings.
upon you, Warden.
I am led to understand. Nari have their own mages as well. Is this so?
You would not understand.
Not understand? Is it mental capacity that you believe I lack? Or are you worried I will sympathize with my so-called brethren?
Take your pick.
Is that supposed to make me angry?
It means I find myself wishing that your people held proper, civilized attitudes towards magic.
That is a rather hostile thing to say.
And yet you continue speaking. Astonishing.
I like their relationship.
That about wraps it up. Finished. Now what do you want?
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Stan likes art.
Unexpected.
Girl.
Thank you.
I think we'll start this.
Yes? What are you doing here? Brother Genitivi? Why? He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger. Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared. Well, they haven't returned, and they sent no word either. I suppose that's possible. I don't know. After what happened to Genitivi, can you blame me for thinking the same thing could happen to the knights? Perhaps I am just a pessimist. I hope I am wrong. No, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now. So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area. I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn. Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts. That's not true. I told you everything I know. Brother Genitivi told me about the inn, and that's all. Us? I mean me. There is no us. Bah! Why do I keep up this charade? I gave you a chance to turn aside and forget you ever heard of Genitivi and the urn. But you persisted. Now it has come to this. Andraste, forgive me, I do this in your name.
All right.
Uh-oh. Body of the real Wayland. And that is the temple in Haven, I believe. And that's where we're going. But we're not doing it today. We're gonna do it next time. I don't remember when. I don't know when the next stream's gonna be. Might be tomorrow. I haven't decided, but at the latest, it'll be on Thursday. But we will see ya in the next one. Make sure to check out my Discord that I set up, and you'll get notified when I go live. And we'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye. Goodbye.